have noticed the clock on both scoreboards, it doesn't work great. We have a Wi-Fi issue and it lapses a bit. The west side is the best one to follow, but to assure our visitors from Fernley, the clock is working perfectly at the scorer's table, and that is the official clock. Now, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the Juju Hancock singing the anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Juju. Now it is time for the starting lineup. First, the visiting Burnley Vaqueros,
They saying anything?
coached by Tom
I don't know.
Kingston.
Agent I see stuff working on my phone and won't start up.
Number one,
you're not talking
Allie
No.
Sullivan. Number two, Jasmine Torres. Number three, Nadia Velasquez. Number 10, Lachey Stevens.
Try and fix my phone.
And number 32, Kaserina Olaraki. And now the starting lineup for your South Tahoe Vikings. Head coach Mike Niger. Number 4, Sage Smith. Number 12, Alexi Haven. Number 13, Ivy Gonzalez. Number 20, Campbell Matthews. Robert Presley, Skip Luckadoo, and Rich Martinez.
Welcome into the Blue Gym here.
Jasmine Torres.
at South Tahoe High School. Tonight, we start our broadcast with a doubleheader with the girls varsity as the Vikings play host to the Fernley Vaqueros. I'm Bruce Kuntz, and I'm excited to welcome you into our first basketball Thundercast of this year's winter sports season. We welcome you in a minute underway here as Fernley has the ball. We're locked up at 2 to start the game. Shot there was errant, and the Vikings are going to get it out of bounds. Smith is going to pass it in for the Vikings to Davis. No one gets knocked out, but the Vikings are going to keep it. Ball went out of bounds off of Jasmine Torres. Smith gets it in again here for the Vikings, but she stepped off of the out of bounds line, so Fernley is going to get it on the turnover from Smith. In now for Fernley. Down low. Now back out in the corner. The shot is good there. That was Lachey Stevens with her first points on the night. So 2 for Stevens puts the Vaqueros up 4-2 here early. Gonzalez had it for the Vikings, but she gets fouled. So the Vikings are going to take it out of bounds here.
Foul on number 1, Allie Sullivan.
Foul went against Allie Sullivan. So it's a second team foul already against Fernley. Haven's going to get it into Smith now, and the Vikings try and get their possession underway. Ivy Gonzalez takes it. Gonzalez for the Vikings is a junior, and she's the centerpiece of this squad. You'll look to see her handle the ball a lot tonight. Kyva Davis dribbles to her right, gives to Matthews. Davis again on the block is going to put up a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Jasmine Torres, and now she gives it to Velasquez. Velasquez with a 3, no good, and the rebound goes to Ivy Gonzalez. So now Gonzalez gives it across for the Vikings. She has it on the wing. Guarded by Torres. Gonzalez dribbles to her left and lost it out of bounds. Ball went off of Torres, though, so the Vikings are going to keep it. Alexi Haven's going to pass it in. She's a senior for this Vikings squad, another one of the centerpieces of the team. She's a leader here at South Tahoe High School. She was one of the team captains for the volleyball squad, and she comes out and plays with that same kind of energy and leadership here on this basketball team. Torres is going to take a floater on the block, and that one is good. So Jasmine Torres with 2 points extends the Vaqueros lead to 4. 6-2 Fernley here early as Davis dribbles behind the back, now gives it to Smith. Smith picked up her dribble and has to give to Haven. Haven comes away with it, tried to take a shot but was blocked. Great play there by Kaserita Odoafi, and she was able to go up and deny the jump shot from Haven. A couple of subs here for the Vikings. Ava Wolf and Addie Menke come in for South Tahoe. 3 minutes in here, just under 3 minutes. Vikings down 6-2 early on. Haven looks to get it to Davis, winds up. Gonzalez is going to have to chase it down, unable to keep it in. Turnover against the Vikings. Vaqueros are going to have the ball. Passing it in now is Sullivan. She gets it to Torres to start the Vaqueros possession. Sullivan dribbles, hands off to Velasquez, now to Torres. Torres guarded by Wolf. Now on the wing, Odoafi is going to take a shot. She's fouled by Gonzalez. So that's going to be Ivy Gonzalez's first foul on the night. First team foul for the Vikings. And going to the line is going to be Kaserita Odoafi.
First team foul. Kaserita Odoafi.
Odoafi is going to shoot 2 here. First shot is good. Odoafi's second free throw now is also good. So 2 for 2 from the line for Odoafi. And Fernley's out to an early 6-point lead here. Davis slipped and lost it. Steal goes there to Sullivan. Now Sullivan on the fast break. The Euro step. Looked like she took a couple of steps there, but no travel was called. Now picked off across the middle by Wasson. Wasson's going to take a three. She missed. Foul down low now. It's foul against Fernley. That one's going to go on Nadia Velasquez. It's her first personal foul and the third team foul against Fernley. Sam Robinson checks in for the first time for South Tahoe. Ivy Gonzalez now. Fernley executing a full court press now on defense. Gonzalez has to get it across before the 8 seconds. She does. Now Wolf is going to take a jump shot from the elbow, too strong. Robinson with a putback, no good. Mankey had it. No shot, foul is called on the floor. So Mankey gets fouled underneath. Ottawafi gets called for a foul, her first. Already 4 team fouls early on here, under halfway through the first quarter for Fernley. That shot missed down low. Robinson with a rebound. Gets it poked away. They're fighting. Came away with it. Davis tried to take a shot, but it was rejected by Wasson. Now on a fast break, Torres is going to try and score. With the left hand, no good, but a foul is called. So shooting foul called down low. That one's going to go against Kyva Davis. It's her first foul, second team foul. And going to the line will be Jasmine Torres.
Jasmine Torres at the line, 2 shots.
Torres for the Vaqueros is a sophomore. She leads the team in points per game, averaging 18 on the year. So she's a leader for Fernley, and she'll look to come in and prove that tonight. Both good from the line for Torres. It's 4 points for her already. Gonzalez gets it into Haven now. Right back to Gonzalez. The Vikings gonna break the full court press here. Gonzalez lost it, and the steal goes to Fernley. Getting down on the floor is Velasquez for the steal. Now Torres, down low it's Stevens, and it's stolen by Davis. Davis lost it off her foot though. Ball goes out of bounds, Fernley's gonna get it. Davis was unable to handle it after she got the steal. So taking it out from underneath is Allie Sullivan. She's a senior for Fernley. Scratch that, actually. Jane-Lise Wasson's going to take it. Wasson's a freshman. She gets an assist right away. Allie Sullivan got loose underneath and lays it in easily. Whistle blows. Timeout is going to be taken by the Vikings. So calling his team together for a huddle is Coach Mike Niger, as he wants to talk things over with his Viking squad. They're down 12-2 here already, so not the start that the Vikings were looking for, to say the least. And they'll need to fix some things here on the offensive side in order to get back into this one. Just over 4 minutes in here in the first quarter. The Vikings play host to the Fernley Vaqueros. We welcome you in and thank you for joining us. You're watching the Thundercast, as this is our first basketball broadcast so far of the winter season. So we're glad to have you here. We're glad to be on the air, and play's ready to resume now, as Gonzalez is going to get it into Haven. Haven gives immediately to Wolf. Ball went off of a leg, and it's going to go back to Fernley. Sage Schmidt is going to check back in now as Davis gets a rest. The Vaqueros already get the ball back after the early turnover for the Vikings. Jasmine Torres dribbling at the top now, guarded by Wolf. Ava Wolf shuffles. Torres gets it out to the wing. Sullivan drove in and lays it in. Good play there from Sullivan, comes away with 2. Puts the Vaqueros up by 12. Smith picks up her dribble and passes to Wolf. Wolf, they have to get it across. They do, just in the nick of time. There's about an 8-second violation there. That one's picked off by Torres. She's going to try and lay it in on the fast break with the left hand. It's good. Torres already with 6 so far in the first quarter. And Fernley is rolling, both on offense and defense. They're dominating so far in this one. Haven gives to Smith. Gonzalez needs to get something going for her team as she dribbles with her left. One body hit the floor and now banked in. So the 3 is good. That was Ivy Gonzalez with a 3-pointer. And the Vikings down 11 now. From the corner, Sullivan with the 3. So both teams trade threes as Allie Sullivan goes down on the other end and knocks one down on her own. No time wasted for Fernley as they get another steal here. Torres at the elbow, but it's stolen by Robinson from behind. Wolf now gives to Smith. Vikings need to set something up here. 19-5 is the score as Ivy Gonzalez has it in the corner. Smith gets the pass. Robinson blocked. She tried to take a jump shot, and now on the other end with the easy left-handed lay-in is Jaylee Wasson. So her first points of the night go for 2. Fernley is not slowing down. Vikings in trouble here in the first quarter with 1:25 to go. Sage Smith now. Another turnover for the Vikings, so this is getting ugly on offense. Torres now with a pass down low. Sullivan unable to convert. So Gonzalez comes down with the rebound, but the Vikings need to figure something out here and stop turning over the ball. Another turnover. That's a travel. Ball got tied up with Torres and Gonzalez let her feet slip. That's another turnover for the Vikings. Vaqueros are already out to a 21-5 lead. Aurora Parsons comes in for Fernley. Down low with a pump fake and a shot with her left. No good. That was Velasquez. Coming away is Haven with the ball. Haven picked up her dribble and gives to Ava Wolf. Wolf to Robinson. Robinson getting double teamed in the corner. That one deflected off of Matthews and the Fernley defender. So the Vikings are going to keep it. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. The Vikings have failed to get anything started on offense as they're down by 16 here in the first quarter. Robinson, the ball was deflected there by Velasquez, so the Vikings are going to keep it, get another chance to get it in. Taking it will be Kyva Davis. She calls for the play to start and gets it into Alexi Haven. Top of the key, Haven gives to Davis. Davis dribbles in the corner. Now brings it up top. She gives to Haven. Haven with a mid-range jump shot. No good, just a little off. So missed shot there for the Vikings. Now Velasquez driving. Contact down low and a foul is called. It's a blocking foul against Sam Robinson. It's her first personal and the Vikings' 3rd team foul of the half. Easy lay-in there. The points go to Kesarita Oduafi. That's her 4th points on the night. Fernley out to an 18-point lead. Kyva Davis to Robinson. Sam Robinson gets doubled in the corner, gets it to Kyva Davis. As the buzzer sounds, Davis tried to throw up a shot. No foul called as she pleaded for. But at the end of the first quarter, Fernley out to a dominating lead of 23-5. So Coach McNiger is going to have to talk things over here with his team and try and change the pace of this game quickly. So after the first quarter, we've got a sponsor to read here. The South Tahoe Vikings Booster Club would like to recognize South Tahoe Refuse and Recycling Services for their continuous support and generous donation as a Viking Crew business sponsor. Your donation helps us celebrate education, athletics, clubs, and activities here at STHS. Thank you. So after that message from the Vikings Booster Club, we'll have play resuming here in just a second as the buzzer sounds. Vikings are going to need to switch things up pretty quickly here. A lot of turnovers there in that first quarter. And that wasn't the start that they were looking for to this game. Still plenty of time to go, though, because we're just going to enter the second quarter now. Vikings will have to overcome an 18-point deficit here, though. On the year, the Vikings are 3-1 so far. Only one of those being a league match that they lost, but they've won their last 3 that they played in a tournament. Their last game, they actually beat Western Sierra Collegiate Academy by a dominating score of 52-12. So the Vikings are going to have to try and recapture some of that spirit from that last game here if they want to make a big comeback in this one. Wolf in the corner gives to Davis. She hesitated and drove to her right, and she is fouled. So Kyva Davis is going to go to the line. Foul goes against Nadia Velasquez. Second personal against her, and the 5th team foul against the Vaqueros. Taking it out from underneath, Haven gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a jump shot, missed. Rebound went to Matthews. Gonzalez dribbles with her left now. The Vikings get a second chance on this possession. They need to take advantage of it. Matthews on the block. Tried to get it across and throw it away. Steal went to Velasquez. And now Parsons went all the way, but blocked by Gonzalez. So a good play there by Ivy Gonzalez. She denied Parsons the layup attempt. Now Gonzalez on the other end gives to Haven. Matthews down low on the block, fighting for it, and lost it. Another turnover. Now Jasmine Torres. She gives to Aurora Parsons, back to Torres. So Torres dribbles at the top of the key. Shot here from Lachey Stevens, rims out. Tough one there for Stevens, but the Vikings have a fast break now. Haven threw it up, no good though. Torres with a rebound, and she's going to slow things down now for Fernley. Once again, it's Lachey Stevens on the wing, gives to Torres. Down low, Oduafi. Torres has it back out in the corner. Fernley resets their offense. Haven went for a steal there, but jumped the gun a little bit, and is called for a foul. So a foul goes against Alexi Haven. Fourth team foul against the Vikings. So taking it out underneath now will be the Vaqueros. Vikings down 18, a minute and a half into the second quarter. Stevens gets it into Torres. Now Torres dribbles up at the top of the key. Sullivan, now down low, Parsons on the block, dribbles and puts up a shot, no good. Ivy Gonzalez with a rebound. Gonzalez gets it up to Davis. Davis with a chance, puts up a layup, no good. A little too strong on the opportunity for Davis, and now Torres on the other end. Hesitates, puts up a floater, good shot there. Impressive play from Jasmine Torres as the first points of the second quarter are scored there. That shot brought Torres to 10 on the night already here in the second quarter. Now Ivy Gonzalez has it. Matthews on the block. Gives to Wolf. Ava Wolf with a shot, no good. Vikings just can't get anything to drop here. And now Fernley has another chance. Sullivan, a jump shot now from Torres is good. Back-to-back shots made from Jasmine Torres, the sophomore. And she's showing off why she leads this Vaqueros team in scoring. 12 on the night already for Torres. Now Davis on the other end. There's going to be a foul called. Foul called on the floor, so the Vikings will get it from out of bounds underneath. The push is called against Allie Sullivan. It's her second personal foul and the 6th team foul. So now the Vikings are just one foul away from being in the bonus. Checking in is Addie Makey for the Vikings. Smith tries to get it in. 5-second violation is called. So taking it out now will be Fernley. Jasmine Torres with the ball again. We'll see if she can make it 3 straight possessions with the score. Lachey Stevens up top. Now it's Torres. She'll take a jumper. Just a little short though. Rebound goes to Smith. Now Davis takes it across for South Tahoe. She crosses over, kicked it, but no whistle blows. She tries to direct traffic. Is able to get the pass away to Ava Wolf. Ava Wolf dribbles, gives to Gonzalez in the corner. Gonzalez getting trapped. Still has her dribble and throws it away. Steal goes to Quesarita Oduafi. Now on the other end, Sullivan back out to Stevens, too short. There's Lachey Stevens with the shot there, and the Vikings have it again. Sage Smith now with the ball for the Vikings. Vikings still have not scored, as right on cue, Ava Wolf hits a shot. So the first points of the second quarter for the Vikings, as that's Ava Wolf's first 2 on the night. Torres dribbling now for Fernley. Gave a little no-look pass there, caught her teammate by surprise. Now a 3 for Wasson is good. The shot was by Jane-Lise Watson. 3 points for her. That's her 5th points on the night. Vikings on the other end now, trailing 30-7. So not the game so far that they were looking to have. Shot's no good from Davis as the rebound goes to Sullivan. A good pass there. Euro step, nice move, but the shot doesn't go for Torres. Foul is called now on the near side of the floor. That one is going to go against Torres, her first personal, and the 7th team foul. So that's going to put the Vikings in the bonus, and Ivy Gonzalez is going to go to the free throw line.
17 fouls. Vikings are in the bonus. Thais James starts in for the Vaqueros, along with Kevin Connor. Ivy Gonzalez at the free throw line, shooting 1-1.
1-1 for Gonzalez here, as the Vikings are only in a single bonus. Gonzalez's first shot is good, so she'll get a second. Timeout is called though, before Gonzalez can take the shot.
Timeout taken by the Vikings.
So the Vikings take a timeout. The score is 30-8 here after the free throw from Gonzalez. The Vikings have had many of the same problems here in the second quarter that they had in the first. They've only scored 3 points so far in the quarter. We're just under 5 minutes in. So coming out of the timeout, Ivy Gonzalez is still going to have one more free throw to take. Look to bring the quarter total to 4 for South Tahoe and cut the lead to 21. The Vaqueros have been doing everything that they've wanted to do so far. Jasmine Torres has been showing off why she is the leading scorer for Fernley. So far on the night, she already has 12 points in the second quarter. She averages 18 on the year, so she's looking to surpass that total here in this match. Another key player for Fernley is Jane-Lise Wasson. She's a freshman, and she averages 16.7 points per game so far on the season. Tonight she's got 5, so she might turn up that scoring a little bit in the second half. We'll see, but so far Fernley won't be looking to change anything. So if they can continue to do what they've done to get them out to a 22-point deficit here, then they will take advantage of that. A second free throw is good for Gonzalez. The lead for Fernley is 30-9 now. Dribbling on the wing is Jenica Stevens. Gets it to her sister, and the block by Gonzalez. Ava Wolf tries to chase it down. Fast break for the Vikings. Wolf gets fouled. It's going to be a foul on the floor. So it's going to be a 1-and-1 here for Wolf.
Foul number 30.
Foul goes against Wasson. Her first personal and the 8th team foul.
Ava Wolf at the line, shooting 1-and-1.
First shot, no good for Wolf. Now on the other side of the floor, it's James. A shot on the wing from Wasson, no good. Rebound down low. Fernley still with it. A drive and a shot, but it's blocked by Gonzalez. Now another shot from Wasson, no good. Gonzalez comes away with the rebound. Ivy Gonzalez has been doing some good things tonight on the defensive boards. She's had a good amount of them. As the jump shot from Smith is good. So good fight down low there from Alexi Haven as she was able to get the assist on the jump shot from Sage Smith. It's Sage Smith's first 2 points on the night. She's a senior for this team, and she's another leader for the Vikings. The 3 there for Wasson is good. It's her 6th points here in the second quarter, 8th on the game so far. As I was saying, though, Sage Smith is a leader for this Viking squad. She was another one of the more prevalent players on the Viking volleyball team. So her and Alexi Haven both transitioned straight from volleyball into this basketball season and are both leaders for their squads. Checking in again is Kaiva Davis for the Vikings as Addie Menke heads back to take a rest. One and one for Ivy Gonzalez now. First one's good. 3 straight free throws made for Ivy Gonzalez now. Gonzalez ready again. Her second shot also good. So Gonzalez 4 for 4 on the night from the line. She brings the Vikings to 13. Pass to Wasson. Dribbles with her left and dishes back to Dealey. Now it's James. Wasson hesitated on the wing as she dribbles with her left and puts up a shot. Foul is called though. So Wasson's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on number 21, Kaiva Davis.
Foul goes against Kaiva Davis, her second personal. 5th team foul against the Vikings.
Wasson at the line, 2 shots.
2 shots for Wasson now. Her first is short. Rebound goes to the Vikings though. So the Vikings get it back. Davis dribbles across. Down low to Smith. She missed. Didn't draw iron. Now back with it is Fernley. Wasson crosses over, spin, good athletic move, but the shot doesn't fall. Another rebound on the defensive end for Gonzalez. Gonzalez crosses over now, good move, and lays it in with the left hand. Her 6 points in the quarter. On the other end, the pass and a foul is called. Shot doesn't count. Foul was called prior to the pass.
On 13, Ivy Gonzalez of the Vikings, second personal, 6th.
Foul goes against Gonzalez. 16 fouls. So Gonzalez has 2 personal fouls now. Torres at the top, steps back to take a 3. It's good. Nothing but net. Jasmine Torres with another shot here in the second quarter. She's lighting the gym on fire. Down low, Haven lays it in. That's Alexi Haven's first points so far on the night. Now on the other end, Stevens trapped in the corner. foul is called. It's going to be 3 shots here. Davis fouled Torres on the 3-point shot. That's Davis's 3rd personal foul, so we'll see. She might be getting a trip to the bench here to make sure she doesn't foul out. 3 shots now, though, for Davis. First one is short. The buzzer sounded as she put that shot up, so this final free throw is going to conclude the second quarter. The third shot from Torres is good. Vikings are going to try and huck up a shot here. Buzzer sounds, shot no good from Wolf, but worth a shot. So we're going to head to the half. The Vikings lead the Vikings trail, 37-17. Fernley Vaqueros are doing everything they want to do so far in the game. The Vikings did figure out a couple of things there late in the second quarter, were able to get a couple of points on the board, but going into the half, it's 38-17 in favor of Fernley as they're rolling. The Vikings will have to change a lot in order to come back in this one. So we're going to step away. We'll be back after the half. So before we go, we're going to leave you with a package, a highlight package, and then the Viking dance team. So stay with us for the third quarter, second half, coming up shortly.
Hello. Hello and welcome to our segment. We're going to interview a very special, person in this year's basketball season. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in the Dominican Republic. Then, at the age of 5, I emigrated to Germany, where I lived for about 7 years. After Germany, I was on to Asia. I lived in India for a little while. I was around in India, and then I moved to China for a little while. I don't speak Mandarin, but I do know a little bit of German, so that's cool.
That is very interesting. And how did you end up here?
Oh, well actually, I was getting on a flight. I was supposed to go to Germany again to visit my great aunt, but they sent me to South Lake Tahoe, and United Airlines never contacted me again. So I just live here now.
That's wonderful. How do you feel about being the winning ball for this year's tourney?
Pretty good. I feel pretty good actually. I don't understand how sports work. I don't know what basketball is, but I think it's pretty cool. I know that winning is a good word, so yeah.
Well, that concludes our segment. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Hey Vikings, it's Riley Hoy, the new correspondent for Thunderclap, and I'm here today with Alexi Haven, who's the captain of the girls' varsity basketball team. And Alexi, I just heard that your team just won a tournament in first place, and how do you think that winning that tournament will affect the rest of your gameplay for the season?
I think it's really exciting. Having been on varsity my entire career here at South Tahoe High School, we've never really gotten the opportunity. It's really exciting, it's promising, and it shows us that there's some goals to end for this season.
Okay, and how do you think that the team is doing so far this year?
I think we work really well together. It's actually really interesting. We have a really young team this year. It's not a really common thing to have sophomores and freshmen and underclassmen on varsity, but half our team consists of underclassmen, so it's really promising for our future.
Welcome back in as we're about to begin the third quarter and the second half here in the Blue Gym. The Vikings trail 38-17, so they're going to have to put together a comeback here in the second half. Fernley's going to take it to start the half. Passing it in will be Lachey Stevens. Jasmine Torres has it. Torres was great in the first half. She wound up putting up a total of 15 points, actually 17 there in the first half. She averages 18 per game on the year, so she's only 1 point of matching that total only through the first 2 quarters. Torres with it is going to give there to Sullivan. Sullivan throws down low, and it's stolen by Matthews. Now Ivy Gonzalez with the ball. And the Vikings will set up their first possession of the second half. Dribbling to her right is Davis. Davis still gives to Smith. Now Smith pivots back to Davis. Davis has it tipped away and stolen by Jasmine Torres. So Torres continues to shine as she passes up, and the 3 from Velasquez is good. So Nadia Velasquez opens the scoring here in the third quarter with a 3-pointer and extends the Fernley lead. 41-17 is the score now. A 3 on the other end from Davis is good. So Kyva Davis with her first points on the night. She drops the 3-pointer. Vikings down 21. Jasmine Torres on the wing gives to Nadia Velasquez. Now Haven picks it off. Haven has a fast break. Goes up with her left hand, can't finish. Late foul is called, though, so Haven's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Velasquez was called for the foul there. That's her 3rd personal. First team foul against Fernley here in the third quarter, the second half. Fernley had 9 team fouls in that first half, so just 1 away from putting the Vikings into the double bonus. So we'll see if they can tone down the fouling here in the second half. The sub here for the Vikings already, Ava Wolf, the sophomore, is going to check in. Sage Smith heads to the bench. Allie Sullivan dribbles, gets by Wolf. Now with her right, she took a couple steps there and is called for a travel. So turnover goes against Allie Sullivan. The Vikings get the ball back here. Down 19, Kyva Davis is going to take it. So Kyva Davis now gets a screen from Gonzalez. She crossed over, but the ball was tipped by Velasquez. She's able to chase it down and get the steal. Now Sullivan right there, and she's able to lay it in. Great play there from Nadia Velasquez, able to set up Sullivan after her steal for 2 points. Now back on the other end, Davis with again for the Vikings. The top of the key, Ivy Gonzalez brings it back. Dribbles with her left and gives to Haven. Now back on the wing, it's Davis. She got tied up and the shot was blocked. Behind the back, good move by Sullivan. As she gives down low, Stevens lays it in. A couple of good fast break offensive opportunities for Fernley, and they convert them both. Lachey Stevens with 2 points on that last play. A foul called as contact was made between Haven and Sullivan. Prior to the contact, though, Fernley stepped out of bounds, so the Vikings get the ball now. Haven's going to pass it in. Gives it Gonzalez down low. She pivots. It's going to be a foul called. Goes against Fernley. That's Jasmine Torres. Called for the foul. Second personal against Torres and the second team foul against the Vaqueros this half. Gonzalez gets the handoff and takes a mid-range jump shot, too strong. Rebound down there goes to Stevens. Torres hesitates and gets by Sam Robinson. Haven as well and lays it in. Coast to coast for Jasmine Torres. Wastes no time putting 2 points on the board. And another score goes for the Vaqueros. Ivy Gonzalez down low. It's Matthews. Pump fakes. Back to Wolf. Wolf passes to Gonzalez, who puts up a 3. Just a little off. There for the rebound is Haven now. Whistle blows. Let's see, was that called a foul? It was, okay. So foul is called against Fernley. Foul goes against Sullivan, her third personal, as Sage Smith checks back into the game for the Vikings. Alexi Haven passes it in down low, gives to Wolf up at the top of the key. Wolf evades a defender, and now Gonzalez pulls a 3, too strong. Sam Robinson with the rebound though. A shot and another rebound. Robinson with 3 straight offensive rebounds. She's fighting down low, but loses it. Turnover for Robinson. Fernley comes away. Torres now on the other end. Crosses over. Gets past a couple Vikings. Too short on the layup, though. Wolf now. Robinson with the rebound on that last play. Wolf gives to Haven, who steps through and gets fouled. Blocking foul is going to be called against Allie Sullivan. That's her 4th foul, so Allie Sullivan is going to check out now. She's just 1 foul away from fouling out of the match. Jenica Stevens comes in for the Vaqueros. Another sub now for Fernley. Jalise Watson comes back in. Quesarita Adoafi heads back to the bench. Ivy Gonzalez, jab step, now drives with her left. Passes over to Sam Robinson, who gives to Haven. Vikings moving it around now on the offensive side, but the ball is taken away by Torres. A one-handed bounce pass on the other end, and a foul is called. But a good pass there from Jasmine Torres. And now going to the line is going to be Lachey Stevens. The foul goes against Sage Smith, her first. First team foul against the Vikings. Lachey Stevens is going to get 2 now. Stevens short on the first. Lachey Stevens with another shot. Off again, so Stevens misses both at the line. Sage Smith had the rebound, gives it to Gonzalez. So now Ivy Gonzalez brings it across to Davis. Davis drives into the middle. Wolf in the corner, jab steps. Now gives to Davis. Top of the key, Robinson, the long 2. She got her own rebound though and then got fouled. So Sam Robinson's gonna go to the line for 2 shots. Jalise Wasson with her 3rd personal foul. First one, no good for Robinson. Now she'll get a 2nd shot. Robinson with another chance, and she converts the 2nd one. So Robinson 1 for 2 from the line. Now Torres with it again. Stolen though by Haven. Vikings lose it though. So the Vikings get the steal and then turn it over. And Torres has another chance. She drives with her right. Ball gets poked away, but she keeps it. Now a jump shot, too strong. But Torres is right there to clean it up. So Torres with a putback, another 2 points for her. And the Vikings are down 24. Ivy Gonzalez with Torres defending. Picks up her dribble and gives to Robinson. Robinson pivots over to Wolf. A pump fake there from Davis, and she goes up with her left and puts it in. Good shot there from Kaya Davis. She's got 5 points here in the second half. Torres tried to force a pass down low to Wasson. She immediately gets a turnover though. Now Wasson with another chance and is good. Jaylee Wasson, her first points of the second half, brings her to 10 on the night. Timeout's going to be called here by the Vikings. So, as the Vikings head to the huddle, the score is 51-25 in favor of Fernley. During this timeout, the South Tahoe Vikings Booster Club would like to recognize Kemper Masonry & Sons for their continuous support and generous donation as a Viking Crew business sponsor. Your donation helps us celebrate education, athletics, clubs, and activities here at STHS. Thank you. Also during this timeout, the Performing Arts Boosters Association would like to thank the many patrons and advertisers for their generous donations. Your support helps to fund the programs and activities for the art students at STHS. Thank you. So the buzzer sounds, players head back out onto the floor. 26-point lead for the Vaqueros, as they haven't missed a beat heading back out onto the floor in the second half. Just under 6 minutes in, Haven with the ball at the top. Robinson, Parsons defending. Now Gonzalez in the middle puts up a shot, but she's fouled. Ivy Gonzalez is going to go to the line here. First shot's good for Gonzalez. Second one also good. The Vikings convert 2 points. Ball was deflected by Davis now. And a foul down low. Looks like Jaylee Swatson went up for a shot, got fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2. Ava Wolf called for her first personal foul, second team foul against the Vikings of the half. So now Wasson has 2. Short on the first. So Wasson 0 for 3 from the line so far tonight. She'll look to break the streak here with a second chance. And she does. So 1 for 4 from the free throw line for Wasson now. And the Vikings get the ball back. Checking in for the Vaqueros is Quesarita Adewafi. Davis dribbles and gives to Robinson. Robinson to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going to take a 3, too strong. Robinson fighting for it down low. Jump ball is called. Tangled up down underneath the hoop was Sam Robinson. So, jump ball here, but the Vikings have the possession arrow, so they're going to keep it. Alexi Haven from underneath the basket gives to Gonzalez on the block. Robinson with a mid-range shot, no good. Wolf and Haven both fighting, but coming out of the pile was Jenica Stevens with the ball. That one deflects out of bounds. Vikings are going to get it back. Alexi Haven passes it in. Vikings down 52-27. Davis dribbles to her right. Now gives to Gonzalez. Defending is Stevens. Now Haven over to Davis. Haven tries to set a screen, but Davis drives. Reverse layup, no good. Ball deflects off of Davis out of bounds. So getting the ball back will be Fernley. Sage Smith checks back in for Tahoe. 1 minute and 16 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Fernley still dominating this one. Nadia Velasquez passed it over. And now a shot is good for Quesarita Aruafi. Aruafi's first 2 points of the second half extends the lead to 27. Gonzalez crosses over, hit the floor as she passed. Now Davis gives to Haven in the corner, right back to Gonzalez. Pivots out of the triple threat, now drives, puts up a mid-range shot, banks it in. So off the glass, Ivy Gonzalez is able to convert her first points of the half. Down the other end, Alexi Haven deflected it, but another shot's up, no good. Over the back foul is called underneath against the Vikings. Looks like that went against Ivy Gonzalez. Indeed it did. Ivy Gonzalez with her third personal foul. So now the Vaqueros get it again. Parsons fights for it, loses it though. Steal goes to Alexi Haven. Haven with her left hand on the fast break. Double dribble is called. They technically call it a travel. Vaqueros get the ball back now with 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Nadia Velazquez with the ball passes to Parsons. Parsons gets it across half court. A whistle blows as a timeout is called by Coach Tom Kingston and the Fernley Vaqueros. 30-second timeout for Fernley as Coach Kingston tries to set up a play here with 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. Fernley at this point out to a 54-29 lead, absolutely dominating the game so far. The Vikings have had a hard time cutting down on the turnovers, and that's really bit them and been one of the contributing factors as to how Fernley's gotten this lead. Also, Jasmine Torres has dominated for Fernley on the offensive side. She's got 4 points in the second half to go along with her 17 in the first. So she's been great, proving why she is the leading scorer for Fernley. And yeah, they're not slowing down here in the second half. James has it. She picks up her dribble, gives to Velazquez. Velazquez over on the wing to Aruafi. Aruafi's called for a charge. That's her second personal foul. 7th team foul against the Vaqueros, so the Vikings are now in the bonus. 1 second remains here in the third quarter. Ball's deflected underneath, and the buzzer doesn't sound. That was a long second. We'll see if they're going to count that one. Fernley was already at 54. Looked like there was a little confusion. That shot does not count according to the referee. So at the end of the third quarter, it's 54-29 in favor of Fernley. We want to echo again that the South Tahoe Vikings Booster Club would like to recognize Kemper Masonry and Sons for their continuous support and generous donation as a Viking Crew business sponsor. Your donation helps us celebrate education, athletics, clubs, and activities here at STHS. Thank you very much. So both teams in the huddle here. At the end of the third quarter, it's 54-29. Fernley well on their way to coming away with a win in this one. If they're able to close it out, as you can assume that they will, that'll move their overall record to 2-2 on the year and move them to 1-0 as this is their first league game. So they came out and have definitely put on a show in this first league match for them. And they're showing that they'll definitely be a threat in this league during this basketball season. Jasmine Torres has shown off her tools throughout the night. Also, Jaylee Swanson has done well. You could have expected those two to shine coming into this one, as they were the two leading scorers for the Vaqueros, and they've both done well. Also with some contribution has been Quesarita Aruafi down low. She's done a good job. So those are Jasmine Torres and Aduafi are both sophomores, and Wasson is a freshman. So this Fernley program has a lot of bright years ahead of them with this core already set in place with their young age. So breaking the huddles and coming back out onto the floor are the two teams now. Fourth quarter ready to get underway as we've got 8 minutes to go here in this beatdown. Thais James passes it in, but it's immediately stolen by Kaiva Davis. So Kaiva Davis dribbles with her left and gives to Robinson. Back to Davis in the corner. Defending is Aduafi. Now it's Wolf. Loses it, but gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez can't convert down low. Now fighting. Velasquez comes away with it. No whistle was blown, but now Ivy Gonzalez with the steal. She pump fakes and goes up for a shot, too strong. Haven fighting. Rebound goes to Parsons, and the ball deflects out of bounds off of Haven. The Vikings are instituting a full court press. Here, they're gonna try and stay competitive through this fourth quarter as best as they can. Wolf is on the ball here. Robinson defending now as James takes it across half court. James crosses over, lost it there though. It was deflected off of Gonzalez. Fernley keeps it. Just under a minute here into the fourth quarter. Underneath, Stevens looks for a pass. No one was deflected though. Vikings get it. So passing it in will be Wolf. Fernley countering with their own full court press. So no mercy from Fernley, even with this 25-point lead. They're pressing. The shot doesn't draw iron for Velasquez, but she gets her own rebound and puts it in. Nadia Velasquez with 2 to start out the fourth quarter scoring. And now Ivy Gonzalez on the other end. Guarding is Velasquez as Gonzalez gives to Wolf. Wolf over to Davis, who spins, puts up a shot. Was a good move, but couldn't get it to fall. Rebound down low went to Jenica Stevens, and then the foul was called. It was against Davis. Actually against Alexi Haven. Second personal against Alexi Haven. Fourth team foul of the half against the Vikings. And Fernley's going to take it out now. Passing it in will be Jenica Stevens. It's been interesting to watch the dynamic between Jenica Stevens and Lachey Stevens, the two sisters for this Fernley Vaqueros team. They've both contributed well tonight. Coming into the game, Jenica Stevens averages 2.7 rebounds per game, and Lachey Stevens averages 3.7 points per game. So they both play their roles well for this Vaqueros team. Ball goes out of bounds down on the other side of the floor now. Looks like Fernley's going to keep it. The shot doesn't fall immediately off of the inbound, and Ivy Gonzalez gets the rebound. Robinson with a pass, but it's picked off there. Jenica Stevens with a steal. She tries to go for her own long pass and throws it out of bounds. So a couple of turnovers from each side, and the Vikings are going to have it. Ivy Gonzalez is going to give in to Kaiva Davis. Kaiva Davis is a junior as well as Ivy Gonzalez, so they've both got one more year of eligibility after this season, but you know they're both definitely focused on this year as we're still very early on, a lot of games to play. So despite this performance from the Vikings, they've got a lot of time ahead of them in order to fix things and get back to the basketball they want to be playing. Down on the other side of the floor, the shot is good there for Heaven Connor. That's her first 2 points on the night here in the fourth quarter. Davis on the block pivots and puts up a shot, but it's blocked. Good play by Jenica Stevens. She had a steal a little bit ago too, so a couple of good defensive plays here in the last minute from Stevens. Good pass there. The good assist for Aduafi. And the shot on the other end goes to Thais James. That's her first 2 points on the night. Shot, no good there from Davis. Vikings are able to keep it in a couple of times. Good effort there from Wolf and Robinson. And now the Vaqueros turn it over. Kalia Payne Jr. is going to check in for the first time in the game for the Vikings. Jasmine Torres comes back in for the Vaqueros. Ivy Gonzalez hesitates and takes a long 2. Just off. Haven fights for it. Another offensive rebound. Haven with 3 straight offensive rebounds. There's going to be a foul called on the floor. So the Vikings...
Foul number 2, Jasmine Torres, her 3rd personal.
Vikings are going to go to the line now. Alexi Haven's going to have a one-on-one opportunity as the foul went against Torres. It's the 8th team foul, which puts the Vikings in the bonus and gives Alexi Haven a chance at the line. Haven's first shot is short, so 1 and done at the free throw line for Haven. Vaqueros back with it. Quickly with a fast break, Fernley puts it in. Heaven Connors, 4th points here on the night in the 4th quarter. So Ivy Gonzalez with another chance now for Tahoe. 62-29 now is the score. Haven lays it in. So Alexi Haven with 2 points there. Brings her to 5 so far on the evening. A 3 on the other side of the floor from Sullivan is no good. Payne fights for the rebound. They're tied up underneath, so it's going to be a jump ball. Vikings have the possession arrow, though, so they're going to get it. Ava Wolf is going to pass it in to start the Viking possession. Ivy Gonzalez has it. We're just under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Fernley out and well on their way to win this one, up 62-31. But Vikings definitely still trying to compete here all the way until the final buzzer. The foul was called against Janica Stevens, and Addie Menke's going to head to the free throw line. 1-on-1 for Addie Menke here. Her first 2 free throw attempts on the night. First one's good, so she'll get a second chance. Ivy Gonzalez is going to get a rest here. Addie Menke's second shot rims out. Alexi Haven fighting for an offensive rebound, though. Looks like jump ball was called, so ball is going to go to the Vaqueros. Vikings aren't going to continue the full court press here as time is running out. So now Swanson across half court. Down low, steal goes to Payne. Haven gets it up to Menke. Now Menke to Robinson. Robinson dribbles with her right and throws it away. A foul is called against Haven right away after the turnover. It's Haven's 3rd personal foul, and it's the 5th team foul against the Vikings. Travel is called there. So Haley Dealey turns it over, and the Vikings get it back. Payne gives to Robinson. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Ball was deflected off of Jaylee Swasson's foot. Vikings keep possession. Robinson over to Menke. Tried to put up a shot, but was blocked right away there. Block goes to Dealey. Robinson with a jump shot now, no good. Rebound to Connor. So Fernley brings it across again with an astonishing 30-point lead as the three is too short there for Wasson. Now Wolf is loose, goes up with her left and is blocked. Good play there by Aurora Parsons as she denied the fast break opportunity for Ava Wolf. Now on the other end, the foul is called. That foul is going to go against Samantha Robinson. It's her second personal, 6th team foul against the Vikings. Keller's first shot is good. Keller's going to get a second shot now. So Keller's second shot from the line is good. So Keller hits them both. 2:19 to go as Robinson takes it across. Robinson drives straight to the rack, too strong off the glass though, and the rebound goes to Parsons. Keller with another chance, over into the corner, too strong off the glass there for Dealey. Vikings get the rebound. 64-32 as we're under 2 minutes to go. Sam Robinson over on the wing to Matthews. Now Payne up top, gives to Wolf. Wolf drives, tries to put up a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Heaven Connor. Down low, the ball deflects and goes out of bounds. Vikings get it, that one went off of Connor. 64-32 once again, minute and a half left. Sam Robinson with another chance. Robinson picks up her dribble and gives to Wolf. Now Mankey in the corner. Wolf has it again. Dribbles across. Now Payne on the wing. Payne holds. In the corner is Matthews. Now Payne on the block puts up a shot too short. Gets her on rebound. Goes up with another one. There was a little bit of contact, but no foul was called. And now loose on the other end and putting it in is Haley Dealey. Haley Dealey's a senior for the Vaqueros, and she gets her first 2 points on the night. Ava Wolf is going to take a long two and hits it. Wolf just about from three-point range, but her foot was just on the line, so it only counts for two. Shot no good for Fernley. That was Keller that hucked it up. And now Payne is going to take it out of bounds. Under 30 seconds left as this one's wrapping up. Fernley with a dominating win here tonight. They definitely flexed their muscles, and the Vikings are going to have a lot of things to work on, but still plenty of time left in the season for them to improve, and they'll play Fernley again later in the schedule, so they'll be able to test their changes to the game plan. Final seconds tick off. A whistle is blown prior to the buzzer though. We've got 0.4 of a second. And a timeout was called by the Vaqueros. So Coach Tom Kingston not quite ready to let this one end. This Fernley's up 66-34, and they're gonna talk it over. Looks like the refs are just going to blow it off. Those final 0.4 of a second are going to be wiped, and this one is over. It's final score, 66 for Fernley, 34 for South Tahoe. So Fernley definitely came out and won this one from the beginning to the end. Tahoe really never was in it after Fernley got out ahead to begin. So Fernley definitely with a good performance here as they get to 500 overall on the season. The Vikings are going to drop to 3-2 and going to have a lot to work on. So we thank you for joining us here. Following this one, in just a little bit, we're going to have the boys varsity game. They'll also be going up against the Fernley Vaqueros, so make sure you stick with us for that. That one will be starting here within the next about 15-20 minutes. So stick with us. We'll be back in a little bit, and we thank you for joining us.
Your officials this evening, Robert Presley, Skip Levy, and Rick Martinez.
That way I can behave myself.
Kingstown goes up and lays it in. So Kingston with 2 points to start the night. And Fernley puts the first points on the board. Andrew Lehman now with the ball for the Vikings. He's a senior and the clear leader of this team. Kai Preston down low, tried to get it to Wagner. Wagner still fighting for it, back out to Preston. Lehman's gonna put up a 3. Too strong. Walker fighting. Whistle blows. It's going to be a jump ball. So Walker with good fight down low. And he's able to force the jump ball, and the Vikings are going to keep possession. So as we begin this one, I'd like to welcome Ivy Gonzalez into the booth. She just finished playing with the girls basketball team, and we're happy to have you here, Ivy.
Yeah, of course.
So travel's called on the other end. Fernley turns it over. The Vikings get it here. Andrew Lehman bringing it up. I just lost sound. So Lehman brings it across half court. Lehman goes to his right. Tries to get it to Walker down low. On the block, Walker goes up. Too short. Wagner fights for the board. Back out to the corner. It's Preston. Out of bounds. It's going to be a conference here to see who it goes to. It's scratching. Back down on the floor now, Lehman in the corner. Tries to get it to Walker down low. Walker goes up and puts it in.
Most definitely.
Aiden Walker with 2 points, and the Vikings tie it up at 2. Cartagena, now it's Cottle. Back to Cartagena. At the top, Scouten fighting for it. Whistle blows, another jump ball.
Good defensive pressure.
Possession arrow in the favor of Fernley, so they're going to keep possession. Like you said, Vikings playing aggressive defense so far. They'll look to keep that up.
Yeah, you know, and it seems like they have a good amount of communication, and that's always essential to a good defense.
Over on the wing, Kingston drives. He's going to take an elbow jump shot and puts it in. So Kingston already with 4 here to start the game within the first 2 minutes. Lehman with a pass to Preston. Preston dribbles to his left. Go across the court to Scouten. Scouten down low. Wagner dribbles once on the post, and he gets fouled. So Wagner's going to go to the line for 2. The foul going to go against number 1, Jake Cummins. That's his first personal, first team foul against Fernley. Nico Wagner is a junior, and he's going to go to the line for 2 right here. First one's short. But Wagner with another chance now. 5:51 remaining here in the first quarter. Fernley out to an early 4-2 lead. Wagner's second free throw is good. So Wagner goes 1 for 2 and cuts the lead to 1. Joshua Cartagena with it again. He's a senior for the Vaqueros. Lehman on ball is able to get the steal. Lehman forces the turnover. He's going to go up on the fast break and puts it in. Lehman with a great play to force the turnover and turns it into points immediately. And he has his first 2 on the night. Now Jet Cottle with the ball. He leads the Vaqueros in scoring with 15.3 points per game. Up at the top, Cummins. Back over. Cottle tried to take a shot, but it's blocked by Scouten. Scouten with good defense. Lehman again on the fast break, puts it in. So Lehman with 4 here early. Scouten with a great play on defense, able to deny the jump shot. And the Vikings are playing great defense here to open the game.
Yeah, you know, not only that, it's good intensity as well.
Absolutely, you can feel the energy in the crowd here, and the Vikings are feeding off of that. Doesn't draw iron on the other side, back-to-back shots, and a foul is called. So Preston with a rebound, and then the foul is called against the Vaqueros. First foul there going against Ryan Gamsby. Second team foul. Ryan Gamsby, who was called for the foul there, he leads the Vaqueros in rebounding with 8.3 rebounds a game. So he'll definitely look to stay physical down low. Lehman with a great pass over to Wagner, and he puts it in immediately. So Lehman with a football pass there. Cartagena dribbles with his left. Drives in, now in the corner, it's going to be a 3, too strong. Walker has the rebound. And Grant Miller checking in here for the Vaqueros. We'll turn it down just a little bit. Taking it across now, Joshua Cartagena. Cartagena dribbling with his right. He keeps it, takes a fadeaway jump shot, and it's good. Good shot there from Cartagena for his first 2 points on the night.
And good body control by him as well.
He's able to stay under control and hit the fadeaway jump shot. So now Lehman, another great pass to Wagner. Lehman putting on a clinic with the assist so far here. And that's Wagner's 5th points already in the first quarter. Driving on the other end, Kingston. He dishes back out Reyes. Now driving is Cottle and able to put it in. So Jet Cottle with his first 2 on the night. And he's underway with scoring. Lehman now with the ball as the Vikings have a 3-point lead. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Andrew Lehman dribbling up at the top. Gives it over to Preston on the wing. Right back to Lehman. Preston again. Looks like they're looking to get it to Walker in the post. Wagner down low now. The foul is called to hold, so it's going to be on the floor. Vikings will take it out underneath. Foul goes against Grant Miller, his first, 3rd team foul against Fernley. Evan Orr is going to check in now as Aiden Walker heads to the bench. Christopher Haven also coming in for Nico Wagner. So Vikings with their first couple of subs. Play ready to go again down on the floor. Lehman in the corner with it. Haven working to get free in the high post. Scouting back over Preston. Now Preston to Lehman. Preston's going to get a 3 here, and he hits it. So Kai Preston with his first scoring of the night. The senior hits the 3. Great shot there from Preston, and the Vikings are up 14-8 here. It's going to be a timeout called by Fernley. So Coach Derek Miller for the Vaqueros is going to take things into the huddle to talk it over with his team. The Vikings with great defensive intensity to open up the game. What have you seen so far, Ivy?
You know, I've seen that the Vikings have, while their intensity is really high, apart from that, their composure as well and ability to dictate how fast the game moves. It's just been incredible.
Definitely, you've been able to see that so far. They've really been the ones controlling the pace, both with the fast break opportunities. Lehman's made a couple of great passes on the fast break that have led to points. So The Vikings have come out electric, and they'll look to keep it up here coming out of the timeout. As the players come back out onto the floor, we want to mention real quick, the South Tahoe Vikings Booster Club would like to recognize South Tahoe Refuse and Recycling Services for their continuous support and generous donation as a Viking Crew business sponsor. Your donation helps us celebrate education, athletics, clubs, and activities here at SCHS. Thank you. So play going again here down on the floor. Joshua Cartagena gives it over to Jet Cottle. Cottle fighting to get it across half court, and he does. Up at the top, Carson Kingston. Kingston's a senior. Vikings force a turnover. Lehman on the fast break now. It's Lehman and Scouten down there. Good play, though, from Kingston, able to hold his ground and force the ball out of bounds. The Vaqueros are going to get it. Lehman looks like he was looking for a foul there, but no whistle, and Fernley gets the ball. Scouten pressuring. Fernley gets it across, but it's turned over. Lehman with the steal, and now Preston, wide open on the fast break, puts it in. Kai Preston with his 5th points of the night, and the Vikings are up 16-8. The Viking defense still working very hard here and forcing a lot of turnovers. Fernley's going to need to limit these turnovers if they want to get back into this one. Kingston now on the wing, dribbles with his left, gets screened from Reyes. Now down low, Reyes has it. Kingston pushes off. The shot 3 from Cottle, no good. Down low, Lehman fighting for it. He's trapped in the corner. He's able to get it to Orr. Orr with a pass to Scouten. Vikings with another fast break. Preston on the block, puts it in. Back-to-back possessions with scores for Preston. There's going to be another timeout called by Fernley. So a couple of timeouts here early for Fernley. Coach Derek Miller isn't liking what he's seeing, but the Vikings are doing a lot of good things right now. Coach Tom Maurer in his first year coaching the team, and the Vikings look good right now to start this one. Just under a minute to go here in the first quarter, and the Vikings up 18-8. Kai Preston already with 7 points on the night, and I think one of the most impressive things so far tonight has been Andrew Lehman's vision on the offensive end. He's had a couple of assists so far, rifling it down to teammates on the block, and the Vikings are going to look to continue with the fast break opportunities as it's worked well so far. Buzzer sounds and the timeouts break. I think one thing we've noticed so far is the referees have let a lot of contact happen. They haven't blown the whistle too much, so looks like we'll be in for a physical game here tonight if they keep up that tendency.
Yeah, just letting them play, and I think that something Fernley would need to do, in order to get back into their rhythm would just be to, stay calm and do what the Vikings are doing, which is maintaining their composure and realizing that while, yes, one play may go bad, you have another one in which you can make up for it.
Definitely, that makes sense. You can see the Vaqueros have let the pace that the Vikings are dictating get to them a little bit. There was tied up for a jump ball underneath there. Cummins and Scouten were tied up. Possession arrow in favor of Fernley, though, so they get it. Whistle blows here. The foul is called on the inbound, so even though the 3 went in, it doesn't count as the foul happened prior. Foul went against J.R. Reyes, his first personal and the 4th team foul against Fernley. Andrew Lehman with it now. Just over 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Scouten on the wing. Dribbles and gives to Preston. Preston right back to Scouten. In the corner, Orr. Vikings rotating around. Good ball movement here on this possession. Lehman steps back. Puts some moves on and gives back to Preston. Without a shot clock here in high school basketball, teams are definitely willing to make sure they wait for the right opportunity. Under 10 seconds to go here. Lehman finds Trenton in the high post. Right back to Lehman. He shoots a 3, and it's good. Andrew Lehman with a 3 as the buzzer sounds. Shot wouldn't have counted had it gone in, but the Vikings with a great first period, and that was exactly what they were looking to come out and do. They lead 21-8 as the teams head to the huddles.
Score at the end of the first quarter of play, Vikings 21, Vaqueros.
A lot of energy from the Vikings. You can feel the crowd is feeding off of it. And the Vikings have been playing with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of effort down there on the floor, and it's definitely come across with that 21-8 lead. Fernley struggling to get anything going on offense. They've been turning over the ball a lot, so they're going to need to fix that in order to get back into this one for sure. The fast break has definitely gone in the Vikings' favor so far, and they'll look to continue capitalizing on that and the passes from Andrew Lehman. Leading scorers in the quarter for the Viking, Kai Preston and Andrew Lehman both had 7. So they're 2 of the leaders on this team, and they showed it so far. On defense, Trenton Scouten has had a couple of takeaways, and he had that one block on a jump shot early in the quarter, and was able to set up some points immediately from that. So if the Vikings continue to play with that enthusiasm on the defensive end, Fernley's going to have to find a way to break it.
Exactly, and it's not only enthusiasm, it's the willingness to go out and try your hardest and go in with the mentality of, oh, okay, I'm guarding this person, they better watch out. Definitely.
As we said before, the refs have let a lot of contact happen without whistles so far tonight, and the Vikings are taking full advantage of that, putting their bodies on the line and really putting a lot of effort out there on the floor on the defensive side. So even though that 21 points in the quarter is definitely a good number on offense, a lot of that has been as a direct result of the defensive stops and takeaways. The shot there from Preston was too strong to open the quarter, and the rebound went to Cartagena. On the other end, the shot is too strong. That was Ryan Gamsby. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go to the Vikings.
Yeah, you know, I think what Jake Cummins was trying to do was trying to tip it back to himself, but that didn't end up working.
Ball goes out of bounds, and Tahoe gets it back. So now Lehman brings it across half court. Gamsby on the ball. Now Scouten dribbles to its right. Preston trying to get open. The Vaqueros providing a little bit more on-the-ball pressure here, up above the key. Now Lehman hesitates. Preston, jab step, up top. A shot from Haven, no good. Ball deflects. It's going to go to the Vikings. Not good there from Joshua Cartagena. It looked like he tried to grab that one before it went out of bounds, and it went off his finger. So the Vikings get a second chance here on the possession, and they keep the ball. Andrew Lehman's going to head to the bench as the freshman Ronan Fisher checks in. Fisher is the only freshman on the team. You can see it's likely has something to do with his size as to why he's up here. And he's been a good player for the team so far, and he's in here for his first action in the game. Scouten tried to get it to Fisher there, but threw it away. The steal goes to Ryan Gamsby. Gamsby still bringing it across. Lost it a little bit, so he's going to reset. Scouten pressuring, but Gamsby's able to get it to Cartagena. Cartagena across the key. Back out. It's going to be a 3 from Kingston. Nothing but net. So Kingston hits the shot. First points in the second quarter for the Vaqueros. Cuts the lead 21-11. On the other end, Fisher drives, kicks back up to Preston. Preston with a floater shot. No good. Now Fisher with a shot. Hit iron twice, but didn't drop. So a couple of missed shots there on the possession from the Vikings, and the Vaqueros have another chance. Just under 2 minutes here into the second quarter. Kingston pulls up immediately. No good. So an early shot and early miss there on the possession from the Vaqueros, and the Vikings get it back. Preston over on the wing. Calls for a play. He has it up on top. Scouten. It's taken away. The steal goes to Cartagena. Now on the fast break, he misses. Good pressure there from Scouten. There was a little bit of contact, but no whistle blew. So Scouten back with it on the other end. He takes a floater. No good. Rebound goes to Kingston. So we've had a little drought, last about a minute and a half. No buckets for either side. Euro step on the other end, and one. So Jet Cottle with a good move there. He finished through the contact, and he's going to go to the line for one. Looks like Kai Preston got hit in the face a little bit there, but nonetheless, good move there from Cottle in the Euro step. Cottle definitely has some weapons on the offensive end. He leads the team with 15.3 points per game coming into this one. So that Euro step is definitely one of those weapons that he's used to get to that point so far in this season.
Exactly, and just the spin off the glass, you know, that last little touch.
Pretty to watch. Aiden Walker and Nico Wagner, as well as Andrew Lehman, all check back in for the Vikings. J.R. Reyes comes in for the Vaqueros. So Andrew Lehman brings it across now. 21-14 is the score as the Vaqueros have cut the lead down here to start the second quarter. A travel is called against Lehman. Once again, there was definitely some contact in the middle of the key there, but no foul is called. Instead, refs elect for the travel, and the Vikings turn it over. So here, Cartagena brings it across. Preston guarding him. Now Walker guards Kingston. Kingston to Cartagena. Cartagena resets the top of the key. The Vikings are really just not giving any breathing room to these guys on offense. Just playing on-ball defense from start to finish. Good shot there, though, from Kingston. Good start here in the second quarter from the Vaqueros as they've cut the lead to just 4 for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's a great example of how a little bit of space for a shot can go a long way.
That's the second 3 in the quarter for Kingston, so he can definitely shoot from outside. Lehman drives, back out, Fisher from the wing puts it in. So the Vikings scoring drought is broken from a jump shot from Ronan Fisher, and we're almost halfway through the quarter, and that's the Vikings' first points so far in the second quarter. A miss there, heat check for Carson Kingston, and the rebound goes to Walker, and then a foul is called. Foul goes against Caleb Mortensen. 15 foul. 16 foul, excuse me.
Jay Butterfast checks in for the Vikings. Ball out of bounds.
Coming in for the first time for South Tahoe is Jay Butterfast. He's a sophomore. It's now Andrew Lehman taking it across. Gives to Preston. Preston tried to get it down low to Wagner there. Looks like it went out of bounds though, so the Vikings keep the ball. Dangerous pass there from Preston. The Vikings are lucky to keep possession. Walker's going to take it out of bounds now. Gets it to Lehman in the corner. Lehman from the triple threat. Drives on the baseline, and a foul is called. Down low, there was a lot of contact there. The foul goes against Caleb Mortensen. That's his second within the last 30 seconds. So Andrew Lehman's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Lehman with 7 points so far on the night. And he's going to get an opportunity to add to that here from the free throw line.
Andrew Lehman at the line, shooting 1-and-1.
Lehman's first shot is good, so he'll get a chance to shoot a second. Trenton Scoutton's going to come back in. Kai Preston gets a rest.
Trenton Scoutton returns for the Vikings.
Andrew Lehman's second shot. Up, too strong, but shooter's touch makes it fall. We're going to have a timeout called by the Vikings here. Their first of the game, but Lehman hits both free throws and brings the lead back up to 8 for South Tahoe. So during this break, we've got 3:46 to go here in the first half. But we want to mention that South Tahoe Vikings Booster Club would like to recognize Kemper Masonry & Sons for their continuous support and generous donation as a Viking Crew business sponsor. Your donation helps us celebrate education, athletics, clubs, and activities here at STHS. Thank you. So Vikings still with an 8-point lead here in the second quarter, but Friendly's come out and looked a lot better here in this second quarter. At one point they cut the Viking lead to just 4. The Vikings were able to get it back up to 8 here, but Fernley's going to look to continue what they were doing at the start of the quarter. They were able to settle in a little bit and get going on the offensive end with a couple of threes from Carson Kingston. So just over halfway through the second quarter, teams head back out onto the floor. 25-17 in favor of the Vikings is the score. Joshua Cartagena has it. Cottle gives it back to Cartagena. Screen is set by Kingston. Now Cartagena has it by himself. Crosses over to his left, gives to Kingston. Kingston pump fakes. Gives it to Reyes. Reyes over to Claude, but he misses. Too short. Good pressure on the jump shot. Good contest. So Lehman brings it across now. Whistle blows. There was a foul called on the floor prior to the shot. Foul goes against Ryan Gamsby. It's his second personal and the 8th team foul, so it's going to be free throws again for Lehman. 1-1. Lehman's already hit 2 free throws here in the quarter. His first one is good. Second shot from Lehman bounces out. So Lehman has to settle with 3 for 4 from the free throw line on the night. And now Fernley has it again. Joshua Cartagena at the top of the key. He calls for a screen, trying to set up a play. Vikings drop back into his zone there. Too strong on the jump shot there from Kington. And now Lehman has it again. Lehman brings it across. He's going to drive straight to the rack and put it up and in. 4-2. Timeout called by Derek Miller and the Vaqueros as they want to talk things over. Good play there by Lehman. We've seen him do that a couple of times so far here in this quarter where he just puts his head down and goes straight to the rack, and he's drawn a couple of fouls that way and then was able to put that shot in and bring the Viking lead back up to 11.
And it's not only that, it's his change of pace, because if you're going really, really quick to the basket and then you slow down on those last 2 steps, it gives you a better angle at the basket because the defender isn't ready for that.
For sure. Lehman definitely knows how to work it down there. So the Vikings on a 7-0 run here in these last couple of minutes. They've been able to get that lead back out to 11 after Fernley had cut it to 4. So the Vikings have found their groove again here. The Vaqueros on a little bit of a cold streak on the offensive side. Since Carson Kingston hit that last 3 a little bit ago, they have not had a score. So Fernley breaks the huddle. We've got 2:45 to go here in the first half. Fernley's going to look to get back on the board here on this possession. It's been impressive so far that the way that the Vikings have definitely been able to be aggressive on the defensive end, but they haven't committed very many fouls. Only at 2 team fouls almost at the end of this first half. One is called there on Scouten. He reached in, and that's his second personal. 3rd team foul against the Vikings. The Vaqueros are going to get it out on the sideline. Cartagena passes it in. Cottle. Lehman giving pressure. In the quarter, Kingston with another 3, and he makes it. That's 3 from downtown for Kingston here in the quarter. And he ends the cold streak for the Vaqueros. Lehman and Coach Tom Maurer calling for a play up at the top of the key. Scouten on the wing, pressured and gives it back to Lehman. Lehman was Cottle defending. Butterfass right back to Lehman. Lehman down low. Now it's Walker working on the block. An offensive foul is called against Walker. He's frustrated, but the ball is going to go back to Fernley here. 4th team foul against the Vikings. and Fernley gets it back. Kai Preston's going to come back in for Trenton Scouten.
Ball out of bounds for Carroll.
Plays called from Joshua Cartagena. High screen set by Kingston. Cartagena gets it over to him. Kingston pulls up from downtown, rims out. But an offensive rebound for Cartagena. Now Cottle in the corner, gives it back to Cartagena. He drives with his left and puts up a floater, gets out, but the foul is called. Almost an and one there for Cartagena, but he's going to end up just going to the line for 2.
Exactly, and that's a good example of good ball protection.
He was able to fight for the offensive board there on that possession and then winds up at the line. So good possession there for Cartagena, physical on the offensive end. First shot here, no good. So Cartagena misses the first one and keeps the Vikings lead at 8. Now he'll get a second shot. He's got 2 points so far on the night. And this one's good, brings it to 3 for him. Lehman over to Butterfass, right back to Lehman. We're nearing a minute to go in the quarter. Vikings content to let things develop as Lehman keeps the ball up top. On the wing, Butterfass looking at the high post. Preston's fighting for positioning there. Now Lehman has it again. He's going to size up his defender. Cottle right on the ball, but Lehman's going to pull up from 3, and it's good. Lehman with a good shot there, and that brings him to 8 points in the quarter. Extends the Viking lead to 10. Here Cartagena gives to Gamsby. Kingston dribbles. Jet Cottle drives and dumps off, but it's blocked by Wagner. Wagner got up there and pinned it down. Now Lehman fighting on the other end. He spins and goes up. Foul was called. And the shot missed, so he'll go to the line for 2.
Foul on number 5, Joshua Cartagena.
Cartagena's first foul and the 9th team foul against the Vaqueros. So Andrew Lehman's going to get 2 shots from the free throw line here. He could get to 10 points in the quarter if he makes them both. Lehman's first, no good. So Lehman, now with that miss, is 3 for 5 from the line on the night. Lehman's second shot just spins out, but Wagner fighting, throws it off the leg of a Vaquero defender and is able to keep it in. Vikings get the ball back after the fight on the offensive glass from Wagner. Impressive play there, down on the offensive rebound coming off of the free throw.
Yeah, you know, really exhibits his basketball IQ.
That was impressive. Preston gets it stolen from behind. Kingston on a fast break now, gives to Cartagena and he lays it in. Cartagena lays it in, but now there's going to be a technical foul called. So after the points from Cartagena, Carson Kingston gets teed up. Kingston must have said something there after he got the assist on that last possession. And Kingston gets the technical. First personal foul against Kingston as he's called for the tech. Andrew Lehman's going to take the technical free throw, and he hits it. One more from Lehman from the line here. He hits them both. So both the technical free throws dropped from Lehman. The Vikings back out to a 10-point lead with 9 seconds to go. Lehman with 10 in the quarter. Play ready to resume again following the technical foul against Carson Kingston. Jay Butterfast gets it into Lehman. He's got 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Lehman's gonna have to hook up a buzzer beater. Gets it off in time, but misses. Still an impressive quarter for Lehman there. He winds up with 10 points there in the quarter, and the Vikings are gonna head to the locker room at halftime with a 33-23 lead. A lot of things went well for the Vikings there in the first half. Good defensive pressure, and they played very well on the fast break. Lehman had a couple of assists and was able to turn on the scoring there in the second quarter. He goes to the locker room with 17 points already in the first half. So the Vikings with a lot to build off of, and the Vaqueros with some stuff to work on in order to come back in this one in the second half. So we're going to step away here for a second. We're going to hand it off as the Viking dance team and then the cheer squad both have their own respective demonstrations. Stay with us. We'll be back after this short break.
Who is on the boys varsity basketball team and is also an announcer for Thunderclap. So, judging from your last game, how do you think the rest of the season is going to go?
Judging by the last game, our chemistry worked really well together. We all came out strong, played some good defense, and overall just kind of cheered each other on. So if we can keep going like that the rest of the season, it could be looking really good for us and our coach and teammates.
All right, so does the team work really well together?
Yeah, we all have a certain way of talking where it's just all like collective criticism. We build each other up. During the games, we have a lot of momentum building, and if something stops, we just build right back again and kind of keep going up. So it just never really stops the chemistry, I guess, and it's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hello. Hello and welcome to our segment. We're going to interview a very special, well, person in this year's basketball season. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in the Dominican Republic. Then, at the age of 5, I emigrated to Germany, where I lived for about 7 years. After Germany, I was on to Asia. I lived in India for a little while. I was around in India, and then I moved to China for a little while. I don't speak Mandarin, but I do know a little bit of German, so that's cool.
That is very interesting. And how did you end up here?
Oh, well, actually, I was getting on a flight. I was supposed to go to Germany again to visit my great aunt, but they sent me to South Lake Tahoe, and United Airlines never contacted me again. So I just live here now.
That's wonderful. How do you feel about being the winning ball for this year's tourney?
Pretty good. I feel pretty good, actually. I don't understand how sports work. I don't know what basketball is, but I think it's pretty cool. I know that winning is a good word, so yeah.
Well, that concludes our segment. Thank you so much for tuning in.
The Vaqueros are going to start with the ball as Jake Cummins is going to pass it in from the sideline. Vikings start the half with a 33-23 lead. Fernley's going to need to try and get something going on offense in order to cut that down. Vikings have played aggressive defense so far through the game, and they'll look to continue forcing turnovers. Whistle sounds, play ready to get underway here. Joshua Cartagena has the ball. So Cartagena dribbles to his left. Scouten guarding him. Over in the corner, it's Kingston. Pump fakes. He pulls up from mid-range, too strong, gets his own rebound. He's gonna hit a step back three. Missed again though. Cartagena goes up for an offensive rebound, and a foul is gonna be called.
Yeah, you know, the first 2-3 minutes of the third and the first quarter is a great time frame for teams to, you know, set their pace, set their intensity.
Yeah, it really sets the tone for how the entire rest of the half is going to go.
Exactly.
The foul previously there went against Aiden Walker. That was his second and the first team foul in the half. This time foul is going to go against Andrew Lehman. It's his first personal and the second team foul. So here in 28 seconds, Vikings already have 2 team fouls. So we'll see how that plays out. Passing it in now, it's going to be Jet Cottle. He gets it over to Cartagena. Cartagena, jab step. Kingston now. Hesitates, drives into the middle. Good pass from Kingston, and one is converted. It's going to be a foul against Kai Preston.
Exactly, a good layup by Gamsby.
Definitely a good play by Gansby there. He'll go to the line to try and make it 3.
Foul on number 1, Kai Preston, his second personal, third team foul.
Gamsby's free throw is good. So a 3-point play to start the half for the Vaqueros. Now Andrew Lehman's going to take it up for the first possession for the Vikings. Lehman gets a screen from Wagner. Now Scouten's going to pull up from 3. Almost rimmed in. Wagner with the offensive rebound now. Lehman drives to his right. He goes up. Waved off though. Offensive foul called against Lehman. So that's Lehman's second personal foul on the night. Already 4 team fouls against the Vikings here in a minute and 4 seconds in the half. It's now Fernley with the ball again. 33-26, Vikings lead by 7. Gamsby dribbles on the wing and hands off. Now it's Cartagena again. He goes up down low. Offensive foul. So Cartagena is called for a charge, his second personal foul and the first team foul against Fernley. Good job by Preston there on the block, able to draw the charge and force the turnover. Preston got his feet set and got his team the ball back. So now Lehman, with the ball across half court. He gets it on the high post to Walker. Lehman's gonna shoot, and he hits it. So Andrew Lehman with his first 3 points of the second half. That brings him to 20 on the night. Now driving baseline and putting it in is Kingston.
Carson Kingston.
Good move on the other end from Carson Kingston, and he's able to put it in for a quick bucket. Andrew Lehman setting up another offense here. Try to get it to Preston there. Pressure defense down on the block. Wagner's going to go up and puts it in.
Nico Wagner.
Good play by Nico Wagner there, and a timeout's going to be called on the floor. So Wagner with 2 points, that brings him to 7 on the night, and the Vikings take a timeout.
That is their second full timeout, 3 total.
Score is 38-28 for the Vikings as they're ahead by 10 here early in the second half. We're just over 2 minutes into the third quarter. Vikings already with 4 team fouls, so Fernley only 3 fouls away from the bonus. Here, this is a good opportunity. The Performing Arts Boosters Association would like to thank the many patrons and advertisers for their generous donations. Your support helps to fund the programs and activities for the art students at SCHS. So now both teams break the huddle. Head back out onto the floor. Jet Cottle gonna bring it across. Start the possession for the Vaqueros. Gamsby, jab step with a step back three, too short. Good move there, but unable to convert, and Lehman comes down with the rebound. Lehman trying to go coast to coast, goes up with it, doesn't hit. Offensive rebound though by Walker. Now Wagner shoots a three, too strong. Rebound goes to Cummins on the other end. And now another possession here for the Vaqueros. Screen up top from Gamsby. Over in the corner, give and go. Good play there, but a good defensive effort from Scouten as he's able to go up and deny the shot. Scouten crosses over now. Passes to Walker, working on the block. He's fouled, so he'll go to the line for two.
Foul number 10.
Foul goes against Jet Cottle.
Second personal. Second team foul.
Aiden Walker goes to the line now.
2 shots.
Walker has 2 points so far on the night. And now he gets 2 opportunities from the free throw line. Still 38-28 with 4:56 remaining in the third quarter. First shot, no good from Walker. A couple of subs here for the Vaqueros. Checking in are J.R. Reyes and Grant Miller. Coach Tom Maurer makes sure his team's coordinated on defense from the sideline, and now the second shot from Walker is good. So Walker goes 1 for 2 from the line, and now Fernley has it again. Kingston crosses over, gets a screen from Reyes and pulls up from the elbow, too short. Reyes with an offensive rebound though. Cottle gives over to the wing for Cartagena, and now Reyes looked like he blocked himself on the rim there. Pass from Walker, a little offline. Wagner hit the deck there trying to save it, but unable to. So Fernley gets the ball back here.
Ball out of bounds, Vaqueros.
Cartagena dribbling it now and setting up a play. Gets it across half court, and he's dribbling with his left. He hesitates, good move there, and drives to the rack, but he's called for a travel. So Cartagena turns it over there, down on the block, and the Vikings are going to get the ball back. Up by 11, the Vikings look to set up an offense here. Walker takes a three. It's good. Aiden Walker converts from downtown, and that brings him to 6 points so far on the night. Setting up top now is Carson Kingston. He's going to take a three of his own. Bricks out. Aiden Walker with a rebound. Vikings up 14, looking to extend the lead again. Walker down on the block. Spins, goes up. No good, but Wagner with an offensive rebound. Foul is called on the floor. So the Vikings keep possession underneath the basket. Foul goes against Grant Miller. It's his second. Vikings again in the corner, Andrew Lehman. He gets it to Walker right away down on the block. He goes up. There was contact, but no whistle. Wagner there to finish on the other side, though.
That was a nice putback for sure.
He was right there where he needed to be, and that brings Wagner to 9 points on the night. Joshua Cartagena fooled the Viking defense and hits the three. Smooth move from Cartagena there, and he hits the quick free. Breaks the scoreless streak for the Vaqueros and cuts the Viking lead to 13. Scouten hesitated. Three in the key is going to be called.
3-second violation.
So Wagner turns it over on the 3-second violation, and Fernley gets it back. Evan Orr and Christopher Haven are going to check in here for the Vikings. Ryan Gamsby comes back in for Fernley. Fernley tries to set up an offense here. Vikings still up 13 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Gamsby dishes over to Cartagena. He's in the middle of the key. Back out, going up with a shot. Good move there from Carson Kingston. Able to lay it in down low in the paint. So Kingston with 2, his 4th point of the second half, cuts the lead to 11. Fernley definitely would love to put together a run here, get back into where this one is competitive.
Exactly, and they have enough time to do so.
Still 10.5 minutes to go in the game between the third and fourth quarter. Lehman with a good move there, though. Able to penetrate to the rack and puts it in. So 2 points there from Lehman. Extends the Viking lead to 13. Cartagena hesitates. Scouten guarding him. We reach 2 minutes to go in the third quarter as he dishes to Kingston on the wing. Kingston crosses over and puts it up. Good shot from Kingston. It's Kingston with back-to-back possessions, scoring for the Vaqueros, cuts the lead to 10. Fernley continues to eat away at that lead. They'll look to keep doing that and get this one into a manageable deficit for the fourth quarter. Lehman over to Scouten on the wing. Scouten tries to call out a play here. Up to Haven at the top of the key. Haven pump fake, gives it over to Scouten. Scouten calls a play from the top. Preston on the wing, guarded by Gamsby, gives it to Lehman. This is one of those situations you can see the advantage of no shot clock for the team who's winning. Offensive foul is called there. So Lehman with another foul. That's his 3rd personal of the game and actually his 3rd of the third quarter. So that's something to watch going into later in this game if Lehman's in foul trouble. Checking in now is Ronan Fisher. Lehman's going to head to the bench for a bit. Coach Maurer is trying to do whatever he can to keep his best player out of foul trouble. Vikings will definitely want Lehman in down the stretch, so he takes a rest. Kingston now fell to the ground, and a foul is going to be called against Haven. So down in the corner, Christopher Haven is called for a push. It's the 6th team foul against the Vikings. Now Fernley gets it out from underneath. Down in the corner, Reyes with Preston guarding him. Back to Kingston. Kingston shoots from the corner, too strong. Going up for the rebound, still fighting, whistle blows. There's gonna be a foul called. It goes against the Vikings.
Foul number 21, Evan Orr, his first personal.
Evan Orr gets called for his first personal foul, and that's the 7th team foul against the Vikings, meaning the Vaqueros are going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. So that's definitely something to watch with Fernley already in the bonus here. They're going to play the entire fourth quarter with every foul sending them to the line. So the Vikings are going to have to cut back on the fouls here. Otherwise, they're going to wind up giving the Vaqueros a lot of easy points. First shot here from Miller is good from the line.
Exactly, and that's an excellent opportunity for them to expand their lead because essentially all they need is a foul and they get 2 free shots.
Checking in here is Jade Butterfest, the sophomore for the Vikings. The freshman Ronan Fisher heads back to the bench. But like you said, Fernley's definitely going to look to take advantage of that, try and keep the Vikings aggressive and try and force some more fouls. Fouls called there against the Vaqueros. Down low, J.R. Reyes is called. His 2nd personal foul and the 4th team foul against the Vaqueros. So the Vikings get possession back after the missed free throw from Miller. And now Scouten brings it up. Scouten dribbling. Vaqueros providing pressure up at the top. Preston got trapped but got out of it. Now in the corner, a double team against Orr. Gets it to Haven down low. Haven to Scouten, and he hits it. Scouten with a good shot there, and that's his first 2 points of the game.
Not to mention great ball movement.
Definitely good passing there. They were able to escape a couple of different times that they got trapped, so good job there by the Vikings. Kingston dribbles up in rhythm for a three, no good. Ball deflected off of Haven, and Gamsby winds up with it. Second chance for Kingston, short, gets his own rebound. A lot of contact there, but no whistle blown, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
And I think what Kingston was looking there was for a foul call.
Yeah, he was able to get his own rebound after his three was short, and he hit the ground, but no whistle blew, so that'll bring an end to the third quarter. The Vikings going to head to the fourth, up 48-37, and in control of this one. So Friendly's going to need to turn some things around in order to get back into this one. Looks like Lehman's going to come back in to start the fourth quarter, and the Vikings have got to be feeling good about the position they've put themselves in here down the stretch. During this break, we just want to provide a reminder that you're watching Thundercast, provided to you by Thunderclap. We're the sports broadcasting club here on the campus of South Tahoe High School. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and we also want to thank CTE Grants Boosters and Performing Arts Boosters for allowing us to put on these great broadcasts. We appreciate all of the support that we have, and this has been a fantastic year of broadcasts, and here this first night of basketball has gone great as well. So this winter season, we're really looking forward to it, and we appreciate everybody for tuning in and giving their support. Both teams head back out onto the floor now for the fourth quarter. The Vikings up 11 and in control of this one.
Vikings will have the ball to begin the fourth quarter.
The Vikings will get it to start the fourth quarter. Kai Preston passes it into Lehman to get things underway. On-ball pressure from Cartagena. Lehman escapes it and tries to set something up. Preston to Lehman on the give and go. Lehman unable to put it in, but a foul is called. So Lehman hit the floor hard, and he's going to go to the line for two.
Foul number 55, Carson Kingston.
Foul goes against Kingston. Fifth team foul on the Vaqueros.
Free throw line, shooting two.
So Andrew Lehman heads to the line here. He's going to get two shots. He misses. So Lehman's first shot no good, and now he'll look to convert the second. Second one's good. Lehman starts the scoring in the fourth quarter with that free throw and puts the Vikings up 12. Cartagena is going to give it to Cottle here. Cartagena again at the top. He keeps it on the wing. Scouten defending. Cottle, Jet Cottle gives. Kingston from deep, no good, too strong. Fighting for the rebound though is Gamsby, good job down low. Gamsby on the block, puts it back up, he's fouled, so he's gonna go to the line for two.
Yeah, you know, that play right there was a good example of what Friendly is capable of. You know, that was really good ball movement.
Foul number one, Kai Preston, his third personal.
Preston gets his third foul. And now Gamsby goes to the line for two. First one's short. Viking lead stays at 12 as Gamsby's ready for the second free throw attempt. Second one from Gamsby is good. So he goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line on the night. Trenton Scouten dribbling now, dishes to Preston. Preston on the wing, pressured by Cottle. Hands off to Lehman. Lehman hesitates, he's getting trapped in the corner. Preston's gonna have a wide open three. No good, but an offensive rebound goes to Lehman. Lehman in the corner now, whistle blows. Timeout called by the Vikings. Coach Tom Maurer saw Lehman start to get trapped in the corner there and wanted to play it safe, calls the timeout. So the Vikings head to the huddle, up by 11 here, a minute in to the fourth quarter. So this one definitely not out of reach for a comeback, but the Vaqueros are definitely going to have to get things going pretty quick here if they want to have a chance in this one.
Yeah, like you said, Fernley is well within striking distance.
Yeah. All they need to do is string together a little bit of a run, and this one will be right back to extremely competitive. You know, we've seen Fernley continue to try and get Carson Kingston the ball and let him shoot from deep. He's missed his last few, but like we said, all they need is a little bit of a run. So if Kingston can make a couple threes in a row and cut this lead down, we could be in for a good finish here. Vikings will look to prevent that, though, as they'll have the ball here on the offensive end. Walker passes in to Scouten, who pivots and has it on the wing. Pressuring is Gamsby. Preston up top. Triple threat, it's picked off. In stride, Kingston on the other end. Misses the layup. So looks like Kingston might have slipped there as he was going up, but nonetheless, the layup is unable to fall. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back. So missed opportunity there for sure from Kingston. The Viking lead stays at double digits. Lehman dribbles across, pivots, and he slows it down. Gives to Scouten on the wing. Scouten looks for a pass, gives it to Preston. A foul is called there. Little too physical from Jet Cottle, and he's called for a foul. Second personal for him and the sixth team foul. Fourth personal, actually. He's one away from fouling out of this one. So Cottle voicing his frustration as Preston's going to head to the line, as that's a 17th foul, so Preston has a one-on-one opportunity here. First one from Preston, short. Walker fighting for it, but coming away with the rebound is Cartagena. Cartagena, fast break on the other end, throws it up, but a travel is called. So the bucket doesn't count on the fast break for Cartagena, as he traveled before he got it up, and the Vikings are going to get it back. Lehman dribbling it. We're nearing 6 minutes to go in the game as Lehman brings it across half court. Scout now looking for a pass. Pressuring is Gamsby. And Preston. Preston gets it to Walker. Up on him is Kingston. Wagner to Lehman. The Vikings are going to look to chew as much clock as they can here on the offensive side. Preston's going to shoot a three. It's good. Kai Preston with his first shot since the first quarter. His first make since the first quarter. And it's a three. The foul is called here on Scouten as the ball was being brought across half court. So that's Scouten's third personal and the 9th team foul against the Vikings.
His third personal, 9th team foul.
Going to the line for a one-on-one is going to be Joshua Cartagena. One-and-one here for Cartagena. Up and good with the first, so he'll get a second. Cartagena is one of the key contributors on this team. He leads the Vaqueros in 2 different categories with 4.7 assists per game and 3.7 steals. He's a senior, and his second shot is good. So a couple of clutch shots there from Cartagena, and he keeps the Vaqueros in it. 12-point deficit. We've got 5:39 to go as a timeout is called by the Vaqueros. So Coach Derek Miller has some stuff to talk over with his squad. Time is definitely growing short, though, for Fernley and to cut this lead down. The Vikings have continued to score well on the offensive side and play aggressive defense. I think one of the things that we've seen in this second half is Carson Kingston hasn't been hitting as consistently from outside. He's got 4 threes on the night, but 3 of those came in that second quarter. Since then, he's only hit 1, and he's taken plenty of them. So in order for Fernley to get back into this one, they're either going to need to change the game plan off of running it through Kingston, shooting from outside, or Kingston's going to have to start making a few more.
Right, and it's not like you're wrong, because in that first half he was able to get into his rhythm, and now it's all about, reestablishing it once again.
Yeah, on the year he averages 13 points per game and 5 rebounds per game, so he's one of the key contributors, and that's not to say he hasn't had a decent night. He, on the night, does have 15 points, so he's been decent, but he's definitely been the focal point of their offense, and if they want to get back into this one, he's going to need to probably be a key part of that. Lehman, pass looked like it was picked off, but now there's going to be a foul called. Cartagena pleads for a jump ball, but nonetheless it's going to be a foul.
Foul on number 5, Joshua Cartagena.
That's Cartagena's third, and Preston's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Kai Preston.
The Vikings still up by 12, and as time grows short here in the end of this game, it feels like that with every bucket the Vikings make, they're in better shape for the rest of this. Missed free throw from Preston. That's his second one here of the quarter. Now Cartagena on the other end. Gives, and the shot is good. Right there, Jack Cottle able to knock down the 3, his first points of the second half, and well-needed points there from the outside. Turnover for the Vikings. Vaqueros get it back. So like we said, feels like momentum's shifting a little bit here with those last 2 possessions. If the Vaqueros are able to take advantage of this, they could cut the lead down to just 7 or 6. The floater there doesn't go, but Cartagena gets his own rebound and lays it in. So like we said, lead is cut down to just 7 with under 5 minutes to go. Fernley's put themselves back into a position where they can get right back into this one here down the stretch. Preston gives to Wagner. Lehman's going to take a 3 from outside, short. But a rebound there for Walker, and he gets fouled going back up for a putback. So Aiden Walker with a good offensive rebound, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Ryan Gamsby, his 3rd personal.
That was Ryan Gamsby's 3rd foul.
Walker at the line, 2 shots.
Aiden Walker ready to go for 2. First one's good. Walker after that shot is 2 for 3 from the line tonight, so he'll look to make it 3 for 4 with this next shot. Walker's shot is good, so he goes 2 for 2 at the line and gets some insurance for the Viking lead. 4 minutes, 22 seconds remain. Cartagena drives to the rack, can't finish. Looks like he wanted a whistle there, but doesn't get it. And the Vikings have the ball again. Pass too strong there from Lehman. He tried to find Walker down low there, and those are the kind of turnovers Vikings definitely aren't looking for. It didn't take much time off the clock there, and the Vaqueros have the ball back. So just a 9-point lead, 4 minutes remain. Definitely not out of reach yet. Cartagena gives to Kingston. Kingston from downtown, short. But Gamsby is there for the putback. Gamsby's done a good job on the offensive glass tonight. He's had a few of those where he's had to fight down low and gets his team second chance opportunities. Preston drives with his left and puts up a floater, no good. But Wagner has an offensive rebound. Fadeaway shot is good. Athletic shot from Wagner underneath the basket gets him his 6th points here in the second half.
Exactly, and once again, it's all about body control.
Wagner definitely exhibits that body control. You've expressed that a couple times tonight. He does a good job with that.
Foul number 22, Andrew Lehman, his 4th personal.
A foul is called on the floor, and we've got an injury down, so we're going to step away for a brief break. We'll be back after this short timeout. We welcome you back down onto the floor after the injury timeout. Mr. Tanasi and the sports med team are out there to help Andrew Neyman. He gets taken off to the training room, and we've got 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go here.
Yeah, you know, and Fernley's going to want to start closing the gap right about now because there's only 3 minutes left and there's only so much you can do in that time frame. Definitely, time is ticking for sure. First shot from Cottle is missed. Fernley is in the double bonus though, so he'll get a second. Second shot, no good. So not a good trip to the line there from Gamsby. Cottle, excuse me, he misses them both. And now Preston. He gets trapped, almost a steal there for Kingston. He carries it out of bounds though, so the Vikings keep possession. The timeout's going to be called by the Vikings here. Coach Tom Maurer wants to talk things over and make sure his team is all on the same page here in these last 3 minutes and 11 seconds as they try and close out this game. Still up with a 9-point lead. The Vikings still in control, but the Vaqueros are not giving up easily, so the Vikings are going to have to try and ward off a comeback here. Buzzer sounds and the teams will head back out onto the floor. Vaqueros running out of time here to come back in this one, down by 9. The score is 56-47 in favor of the Vikings. And we draw closer here to this one coming to an end, and Fernley needs to string together a comeback here pretty quick. Aiden Walker's going to pass it in. He gets it to Butterfast. Butterfast at the top of the key to Wagner. Wagner to Preston. And Preston throws it away. Now Kingston drives. Gets it across half court. Ball's poked loose by Wagner. Cartagena fighting for it, and a foul is going to be called against the Vikings. 2 shots here for the Vaqueros. First personal against Butterfast. And double bonus time here on the 11th foul from the Vikings. So 2 shots here for Joshua Cartagena. This is an important trip to the line for the rest of the game. First one's good. Shooter's touch, barely got it in. Now Cartagena is going to have a second shot. Can make this one, cut the lead to 7. That's the first step for Fernley to try and get back into this. Second shot, good. So both of them rattle around a bit, but Cartagena is able to convert both free throws. Now the Vikings make a sub with Christopher Haven checking in for Butterfast. Trenton Scouten with the ball. Has to get it across before the 8-second mark. He does. In the middle, Preston. Haven got down on the floor and came away with it. Whistle blows now though. It's going to be a double dribble.
So Scouten called for a double dribble, and we'll see. It's only a 7-point game here. Vaqueros could cut it to within 4 or 5 here, depending on the shot that they could make. Wagner pokes it away. It's going to stay with the Vaqueros. Kingston's going to pass it in here. 2:26 to go as the Vaqueros try and fight back into this one late. Getting it in to Gamsby. Gamsby brings it across. He hesitates and crosses over. He's going to drive. He lost it. So Gamsby lost it as he tried to get to the rack, out of bounds, and the Vikings get the ball back.
Exactly. Fortunate for the Vikings. This is another opportunity for them to once again begin to regain control.
That was not a turnover that the Vaqueros were looking for. That's an offensive foul going against Nico Wagner. So again, that's the second time we've said that here in the last couple minutes. A quick possession there for the Vikings, and they turn it over, leaving time on the clock for Fernley. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remain. Fernley down by 7, trying to fight back into it. Joshua Cartagena dribbling with his left, crosses over. On the wing, Kingston, back, and the shot is made by Cottle. Jet Cottle knocks down the 3, and we are within 4. Got 1:49 to go, and the Vikings are going to call a timeout. So Fernley's has just kept grinding through the entire second half, and they've managed to cut it to 4. This is the lowest the Viking lead has been since the second quarter.
30-second timeout taken by the Vaqueros.
So Fernley not going down quietly, and there's still plenty of time left with a 4-point deficit for them to try and come back here.
Vikings are out of timeout.
Vikings with no more timeouts remaining. On the floor here for these final 2 minutes for South Tahoe is Aiden Walker, Kai Preston, Trenton Scouten, Christopher Haven, and Nico Wagner. So this is a big possession here for South Tahoe, and try and get some points here within the final 2 minutes. Just a 4-point lead now as Preston has the ball. You can see him taking his time. Vikings would love to choose some clock if they can. Wagner, that ball was almost stolen there by Cottle. Walker throws it away. So turnover. 4-point game. Joshua Cartagena brings it across. Cottle to the corner. The 3 from Kingston. No good. It was short. Vikings get it back. Big stop there for South Tahoe. Trenton Scouten turns it over again. Looks like he's called for the carry. 1:16 to go. The crowd is on their feet. Vikings lead by 4. We're down into the final 1:16 as the Vaqueros try and make a late comeback. Vikings will try and fend it off here. Ball is into Jet Cottle. He calls for a play. Preston's guarding him. He hands off to Cartagena. Cartagena hesitates. Back to Cottle. The ball is poked loose, but Cottle has it. Scouten guarding him now. The screen from Reyes. Cottle's going to take a 3. A foul is called. A huge call there. So Jet Cottle's going to go to the line for 3 on the foul from Trenton Scouten. That's Scouten's 4th personal. 12th team foul against the Vikings, and Cottle has an opportunity for 3 free throws here. One thing to watch though, the last time Cottle went to the line, he missed them both. A huge trip to the line here for Jet Cottle, looking to cut the lead to 1. Cottle's first shot is good. It's a 3-point game here as Cottle has 2 more to shoot. Under a minute to go, 57 seconds. As Cottle steps to the line for the second. Cottle's second shot, no good. So a big miss there from Cottle. Keeps the lead at 3 for the Vikings. And now he's going to try and cut it to 2 with the third. So Cottle just 1 for 4 from the line here in this 4th quarter. And his third shot here is good. So it's a 2-point game as the Vikings get the ball back. Under a minute to go. 53 seconds and ticking. The Vikings are going to try and chew clock as much as they can here. That's intercepted. Jack Cottle forces a turnover. The Vaqueros are going to get the ball back, down by 2 with 43 seconds to go. Fernley on the verge of a miraculous comeback here. With under 3 minutes remaining in the game, they were down by 9, and now here they are, down by 2 with 43 seconds to go. Jack Cottle, their leading scorer, with the ball now. He hesitates and drives on Preston. He pulls it back, crosses over, hesitates, he's going to the rack, he's fouled. The Vikings want to travel, but they're not going to get it. 33 seconds to go. Jack Cottle's going to get another chance at the line to tie it. Cottle's been at the line a lot in this quarter. He's already shot 5 shots, 2 for 5 from the line in the quarter. Cottle with arguably the 2 biggest free throws of his high school career as he steps to the line. The first one is good. It's a 1-point game. Cottle's going to have a chance to tie it. 33 seconds remain, and the Vaqueros are 1 free throw away from a tie ball game. Second shot from Cottle, huge. It's good. This game is tied. Trenton scouting now. The Vikings have one last chance. Preston turned it over. The Vaqueros have it. Reyes. Whistle's gonna blow. Looked like there was an issue with the clock there. The clock hadn't started on the Viking possession.
30-second timeout taken by
But a 30-second timeout taken by the Vaqueros. This is a tie ball game, 27 seconds to go, and the Vaqueros have possession of the ball. Under 30 seconds left, the Viking crowd in awe on their feet, watching the lead slip away. Fernley has worked their way back into this one, and now they're in a position to take the lead here in under 30 seconds to go. Huge comeback from Fernley, and they've put themselves right where they want to be with the ball, 27 seconds remaining. We're tied at 56 here in the fourth quarter. The Vaqueros break the huddle, and they're going to have the ball here. We'll see. Whatever the best play Derek Miller has in his playbook, you can expect the Vaqueros to run it here. Joshua Cartagena is going to get it in. Jet Cottle, he's led the comeback here in the last minute. Cottle has it. Preston defending. Cottle has an isolation on the left side of the floor. He's going to drive straight to the rack. The call is an offensive foul. Chris Haven stepped over onto the block and drew the charge. Huge play by Chris Haven as the foul is called against Jet Cottle. That's Cottle's 5th. Cottle is out of the game. So Jet Cottle, who's led the comeback for the Vaqueros, has fouled out. Jake Cummins is going to come back in, but that's a huge loss for the Vaqueros. We've got 12 seconds to go, and the Vikings are going to have a chance to win it here. We're all locked up at 56. Viking crowd is on their feet as Preston gets the inbound pass. 10 seconds to go. Preston brings it across. He scans the floor. 6 seconds remain. Nico Wagner drives. Back to Preston with a shot. He's good! He made it! Guy Preston with a buzzer beater! And Preston gives the Vikings a win! What a shot from Kai Preston! The Vikings win it late! Kai Preston with ice in his veins. Absolute madness here in the Blue Gym as the Vikings come away with the win on the buzzer beater 3. Unbelievable shot from Kai Preston. Looks like we've got a conference here. Did Preston get the shot off? Let's see. Preston might not have gotten the shot off. Preston got the shot off indeed. So the Vikings have a 3-point lead, but there's 0.6 seconds left on the clock. So the Vaqueros are going to have 0.6 of a second here to try and huck up a 3 and tie this one. Preston's shot stands. Unbelievable shot from Preston, but we're not over yet. A technical foul is called on the bench for the Vikings. Shot here from Gamsby. They're going to get 2. Gamsby hits the first one. Danger zone here for the Vikings as it's a 2-point lead. Gamsby gets a second shot. The second technical shot is good. So now it's a 1-point game and the Vaqueros are gonna have the ball. Could this one get any crazier? We're gonna have to see. The Vaqueros have the ball. Ryan Gamsey is going to pass it in. They have 0.6 of a second to try and get a shot up. We have a conference here between the referees. Vikings lead 59-58. We've got 0.6 of a second to go in this one. Last chance here for the Vaqueros. It's tipped. The Vikings win it. So the story of this game is Kai Preston's shot. Absolute crazy ending here in the Blue Gym. The Vaqueros were able to come back and tie it up. Kai Preston came down with under 10 seconds to go and was able to hit a 3-pointer to take the lead with 0.6 seconds on the clock. Unbelievable ending. Unbelievable ending. The Vikings come away with a win. Crazy game. Huge win for South Tahoe. Wow. So, Vikings win. Final score 59-58. We'll be back here on Saturday for another Thundercast, so make sure you're here for that. Unbelievable finish here in the Blue Gym. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
It's right there.